Hey guys, so I'm coming at you live today with the hidden secret to weight loss. I know everybody wants to know, like, what is the magic potion? What is the secret sauce that's going to get me long-term, sustainable weight loss? And I say those two words for a particular reason. Because we've all, like society and everything that's on the TV, and even what doctors are telling you, you're like, hey, you're supposed to move more and eat less. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't move more, and I'm not saying that probably as a whole, Americans should probably eat a little less. Some people, not so much. Some people aren't even eating enough. But, you know, we want to track our calories. You want to make sure you're burning out this much if you're taking in this much, and you don't give that to someone who's got some OCD because they will flip out and go crazy. But besides the fact, this is what they're telling us is move more, eat less, move more, eat less, move more, eat less. And over time, like, well, okay, I'm moving more, I'm eating less, but you're not really telling me, like, how do I lose weight and keep it off? Am I supposed to track my calories? Because, like, if it fits, I can eat it, right? So I'm gonna compare this real quick here, and I'm gonna let you know that the food that you eat has a greater influence on your body than just the amount of energy it provides. It's the quality of the food over the quantity. So you may be like, hey, I've been counting calories for years and it's working for me. Let me ask you this. How many times have you adjusted that? How many times have you had to change that? Because your body gets to this like metabolic threshold when you're saying like, I'm going to eat X amount of calories. This is how much fat I'm going to have. This is how many carbs. This is how much protein I'm going to have. And then you hit a plateau and you have to change things up. And then we get frustrated. And then we yo-yo diet. Then we look for a quick fix. And then we jack everything up on the insides. Because we've been told we're supposed to eat low fat and low this and low that and blah, 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 blah. When really the quality of that food is crap. It may be meeting your quantities because, you know, maybe you're only supposed to have like 15 grams of fat per each meal. But over the long term, it's messing you up more than you realize. And here's how I'm going to explain it. It's the only way, because I'm just thinking about this. I'm like, here's the only way I can explain it. So the pipes, okay, let's go with like a pipe system. And the water's flowing through great. Over years, you know, there's pollution in the water and there's junk in the water and the pipes get corroded. And it gets a smaller pathway for that water to go through. And then all hell breaks loose, right? There's a leak or the water just doesn't go through anymore. That is what happens when we're picking the quantity over the quality of food. Because over time, it's not helping you health-wise. It seriously is not. And then we yo-yo diet, and then eating these foods that are low fat and low calorie, like, ooh, 100-calorie snack. Okay, flip it over and tell me what's in it. Tell me that that's not jacking your metabolism up even more or your hormones up even more. That's where it lies, my friends, in the metabolism and your hormones. That is the secret. It's not drive yourself crazy and keep track of everything because, hey, some people do great at that. Some people don't. Some people don't even want to do that. It's not so much a calories in, calories out thing. No, You don't want to clog your pipes with the crap you're eating. So if it fits your macros and you're supposed to eat 1,800 calories and you chug a Diet Coke and eat a package of Oreos, that maybe has hit your calories, but it's not good for you. Now, most people don't do that. Most people don't, okay? But over time, continuing to do it is what's going to get things out of whack and set you up for things like, are you ready for this? Well, I never ever thought that things like this could happen while I'm trying to lose weight. I never thought that by picking the foods and not going quality-wise, just going quantity, eat more or eat less, move more, that I could mess my hormones up, that I could cause inflammation inside my body, that I could cause thyroid issues to get really crazy, that I could totally jack my hormones up, that I just cannot keep the weight off, that I just can't find the way. I don't understand what it is. And then I get frustrated, and then I get pissed, and then I gain more weight, and then I get depressed, and you just get angry. And I get it. I get it because I get it. Just know I get it. And what I'm finding out is that it's a hormonal and metabolic thing. So we need to reset our metabolism and fire that back up. And how do we do that? It's not by eating these low fat and low sugar and sugar-free funk that they're putting together out there on the market that everybody's buying and putting in their body and making things worse. Like, you may notice some things change and it's really good for a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm not seeing any more changes. Okay, let's change your caloric intake. Let's move more. Let's eat less. Let's switch out some of your macros for this, that, and the other. And that may work. But I'm just saying, over time, we're looking long term, right? Aren't we looking like health-wise for this? We're not looking like, I got to have rock hard abs and I got to fit into my size 2 jeans and I got to look good 6 weeks from now because I got a reunion and then I can unzip and let the pants go when I get home, like the guy from Cat in the Hat movie. Who was it? Alec Baldwin. Like, he just unzipped and everything, right? This is what we're doing to ourselves. This is what so many people are doing to themselves. And that is why the diet industry is like a multi-gajillion trillion dollar system out there. So here's what I'm saying to you. You need to learn, the key is to learn how to improve your health and wellness by simplifying things, by finding the balance of what works for you, not what works for someone who's, 160 pounds and is, 35% body fat and is 5'2" and is a female at 46 years old. That's not always the case. And when that becomes an issue and that's something that's not working and you've tried it and you've had to change things and try it and have to change things, there's a certain metabolic status quo that your body knows where it's at when it's there. And the only way it knows that it's there is when everything is moving smoothly through those pipes. So keep that in mind. It is not always, I gotta move more and eat less. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, don't be like, what do you mean I'm not supposed to exercise? Sure, exercise, but you don't have to do it for 1,600 hours a day or 45 days of cardio. I mean, that's just crazy. We're beating ourselves up to try to lose weight, and we're going in this vicious cycle of, I don't see results. I'm working out until I'm blue in the face, I'm eating less, and I'm not seeing results. Because you're stressing your body by working out too much. You're making your hormones go crazy. You're making them even go crazier by eating some of the stuff that's healthy for you because it fits in your whatever it is that you've got. So you have to look at it more of the quality of the food I'm eating. Is it good for me? Is it causing my pipes to funk up? Right? I mean, because over time, like I said, you might not see it now, like when a pipe is leaking in the ceiling, you don't know anything until all hell breaks loose. And all hell may break loose and you'll find out, oh my God, I have, my arteries are clogged and they told me I have to go for angioplasty and oh my gosh, my cholesterol is high and I've always eaten good. That's where we think we're eating good. And I'm guilty of it too because the quality over quantity. Okay, 1,800 calories of Diet Coke and Oreos is way different than 1,800 calories of quality food. And I'm not saying that people do that. But some people are like, dude, yeah, I can eat that. And you may be seeing results on the outside. I don't know what's going on the inside. So that's where you have to look. And when people start realizing I have to focus more on the health and wellness part of it versus the I need to look this way, because you can look a certain way and feel like crap, or you can look a certain way and have a ton of medical issues because of what you're putting in your body. So I just urge you to look and see, like, is this what's happened to me over the years? Is this happening to me? Do I need to find balance? Do I need to go more and look at the quality of the foods I'm eating versus the quantity and, revisit some things? If that's you, I'd love to talk to you about it because the things that I am finding out and how selfish would it be of me not to share these things, okay? I want people to live a long life. I want people to live healthy and happy, not in pain, not sad and depressed. So this is the road that kind of needs to be dug out in order for us to focus on the health and wellness because you guys, whether you realize it or not, it all lies in, it starts with food and it all happens in the gut. And what goes on in the gut is going to go on by what kind of quality of food and quality of what it is that you're putting in your body. Because, hey, guess what happens when you have the high cholesterol and you've got, adrenal fatigue or autoimmune? Then you're put on all these medications. When if you're like, hey, maybe I can find some balance here and go to some more quality type foods, and I won't see these issues anymore. Could be the case. Think about it just for a little bit and realize, maybe there is something more out there. Maybe there's a different way. Maybe there's a different way for each individual person to find their own balance. And that's exactly what I'm working on. So keep your eyes peeled, because guess what? There are a lot of hidden secrets out there that we are pretty unaware of as a society as a whole. And I am going to be sharing quite a bit with you guys. So strap yourselves in and be ready for some more helpful information as to, how to live a balanced life where health and wellness is more important than fitting into size 2 jeans. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.